Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Vacosties of the Dark Edge of Light, and I'd like to welcome you to my newest Let's Play series. I'm going to be playing Hacknet. Now, I've really been looking forward to doing this. Saw it on Steam a little while ago. The ever-awesome Mr. Kontos actually helped facilitate my acquiring of this through Steam, so that I now have my very own copy, and I'm able to bring it to you guys. Really looking forward to it. It's sort of got some shadows of uh, Uplink from way back. I played the heck out of that game, so I'm really looking forward to doing this. It is my first time playing it. I've made an account in the game, and sitting at the very beginning of the tutorial, just had to do some sound checks with that, so that's why you see continue here, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to play through the tutorial and see how far we get, but I'm really looking forward to this. Everything that I've seen about this game just seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. So here we go. Alright, so it wants us to connect to the computer. So that. Now it wants us to scan the computer for other nodes. Cool. And disconnect. Okay. So now we're going to disconnect, or we're going to connect to an exterior computer. Okay. And be aware that attempting to compromise the security of another's computer is illegal under the USC Act 1030-18. I like that. And we're connecting to Macrosoft.com. That's kind of fantastic. Okay, so now it wants us to command type over here. Okay, so we're going to probe. Ooh. Okay, so now we can see the open ports. And now we're going to see if we can use port hack. Ooh. That's kind of cool looking. Password found. And now we're going to scan. We should investigate the files. List the files and folders in the current directory. Okay, now I've got to see if it's actually old, like, DOS. So, dir. It is. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. So this is like being back in DOS. So we're going to go play in the bin folder. Okay, so they're also using ls, which would probably work the same as that. Okay, so it's the old Linux list command. Let's see here. Now it won't let us. Oh, look at. Can't imagine that's right. No, I didn't think so. Does it want us to print it? I have to go for a hint here. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Cat. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Man, talk about having to pull up some old programming knowledge. And so that shows us init continual spawning, colors, behavior enabled. Twirl thrust oh, this is a... Oh boy. Okay, yep, fair enough, fair enough. Totally useless, it says. So they want us to back up one spot. And we're going to go to the log folder. And RM, so remove. Blow them all up. Cool. And then we're just going to desync. Okay. So now we've completed the guided section of the tutorial. To finish it, we must locate the process ID of this tutorial program and kill it. Mem. Nope. Let's see. Help. Let's see what we got here. Page 1 of 3, huh? Let's see. SCP. That's kind of weird. Scan. RM for remove. Probably DEL would work too. PS. Process list. So that's PID 21. So we're gonna kill 1. And I'm guessing we've got mail from someone named Bit. First contact. Okay, let's see what this says. Hi, I don't know you, and I'm sad to say that I never will, but if you're reading this, it means you might be the only person that can make things right. Right now, I'm trapped, and there's no way out, and not enough time, and I need your help. But there is something you need to take care of first, the faster the better. Hacknet OS wasn't meant to be released as it is now. After a while, an automated tracker will activate itself. We can't let that happen. Connect to your own node, then find and delete securitytracer.exe. When you're done, just reply to this email. Okay. Now, it's got a Hacknet navigation guide here. Use the display module or commands to navigate and read files. Delete them using the RM. Okay. That makes sense. And I'm guessing this... Yep, there we go. So I've saved the session. Alright, so let's do that. So let's view the file system here. Let's poke around to see. There it is. So now that we're in there, we're going to want to remove that. So let's just blow that up just like that. And just for safety's sake, let's clear our log. Cool. Alright, let's connect back into the mail server here. And reply. Additional details. File removed. Waiting information. Send. Okay. Great. That should keep you safe for now. Oh, I like that. For now. At least from your own computer. Wait. What? My computer is going to attack me? Well, that's just kind of creepy. Before we start, you're going to need a few things. Port hack alone isn't going to cut it on most modern computers, you'll find. Not ones with anything worth looking at, anyway. You should start by checking up on a friend of mine. He goes by Viper. awful. I know he's honestly not the brightest crayon in the box, but he always seems to get a hold of useful code. You should have no trouble getting into his files. Finding something useful might be a bit more of a challenge. You can, for the most part, ignore the generic files, stuff that gets logged or saved by a program, IRC logs and the like. Custom named things like exe files are what you want to look out for. Download any files you can using the command scp. Good luck. Reply again when you're done. Okay, so that added the link apparently, and we'll grab this little quick reference sheet here. Oh, they wanted us to... No, don't need to add a note there. Okay, cool. So, I guess we'll see what we can do here. Let's probe that. And let's do port hack. I really like that. That's cool. Okay, scan the network. Cool. And let's take a look at what he's got here. YouTubers notes. Okay. Back out of that. Interesting. An email draft. Important notes. Oh boy. Work. Huh. Okay. The log will burn. Bin. SSH crack, huh? Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so by hitting tab, it'll fill. I like that. It's actually fairly common. Anything in there? Not really. Okay, so let's just go ahead and burn our tracks. We're out. Cool. So let's just do a generic reply. There we go. Maiden play. I honestly have no way of knowing if you succeeded in this responder, but if you're seeing this, it means you at least found something. I'm gonna assume it's something really useful. Oh, great. You should try breaking one of my old test servers. If Viper had the sort of thing he's known for getting lying around, you should have everything you need to get in. Remember, any non-basic program you get needs a port number to run, like this. SSH crack 22. File name. Port number. Okay. Just find a port you want to crack and run it on that. Now, in case you didn't know already, you can hit tab to autocomplete commands. Right. Like I already figured out. So, do that. Make sure that note's in there. And create that node. Alright, so we're going to probe. And that looks like the SSH we want to get into. So, let's do SSH hack. SSH crack. There we go. I can't read. And 22. Okay. So now, port hack 22. There we go. Scan. Okay, nothing. File system. Home. Oh, wow. Whoa! Yeah. Okay, so some little bits and pieces here and there. Okay. The logs from us coming in. Nothing in the bin. And nothing in there. Congratulations, you win. Test file. Okay. So we should go in the logs and clean our tracks. Cool. And then we should DC from it. Jump back over to our mail. Which I love that it's apparently J-mail, because that's a thing. Okay. I've been a little sloppy lately, which is what got me into this whole mess. It's why I'm writing this in the first place, I guess. Anyway, the point is there's some logs on a few computers that I prefer weren't there. You should remember this. If you forget everything else I told you, don't get sloppy. Delete your logs. If you haven't been, start now. Everything you do on any modern OS is tracked and logged in the whatever log folder. Just go in there and remstar the whole thing. Never forget. Thanks. So here's request details. Okay. And that's where he wants us to go, apparently. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do that, and then use that on port 22. P. Anderson's bedroom PC, huh? Port Hacknet. Cool. And we're going to RM star them. And DC. Oops. RM star. That's what I wanted to get to. Okay, where to from here? Alright, if you see this, then you've done well. And, well, all this might actually be worth something. Is that too much to hope so? It seems like a lot to hope for. I've realized that I just don't have the time to write this whole thing. There's way too much to learn, and I don't have time to do any of it, so I'm going to need to add something more. There's a group that goes by the name Entropy. Oh boy. That's currently accepting members. They'll be able to teach you more. When you're ready, I'll contact you again. As for getting into Entropy, you'll need to bypass a proxy server, a few shells, open using command shell, running on computers you've already got admin access on should be able to overload it. Good luck, and thank you. Okay, so, let's see here. Proxy servers. Proxy servers, here we go. Classic Entropy Challenge. Run shells on computers I have admin access to. Connect to a target computer. Probe its security. Use the shells to overload the target proxy. Net edu archives will have more. Okay. Proxy server stuff. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I literally want to enter the asset cache. There we go. Probe it. Okay, we're going to overload, bypass that, and then we're going to oh, okay. Close a couple nodes. We'll have to go back to them. Ooh. Nope. Doesn't want us to have any of them. Okay. Oh, close notes. There we go. But it said close nodes. Of course, I'm going to have to go back to all of those and wipe my notes. Port hack 22. Admins are lazy. Oh, man. Bit, please read. Bit, if you're lurking, can you please come out of the shadows? I need to talk to you. Vapor won't get off my case saying something's wrong. She's sure there's something going on. Let me know. T. Interesting. Oh, good grief. Circle, hack the planet. Oh boy. Retort. Oh boy. Entropy induction test. Download this file. Okay, so download that. Session saved. And now, let's clean up. And we're going to go to all of these as well. Okay. There we go. Disconnect from that one. So I'm going through now and cleaning up all my tracks here. Just because I don't know how picky this game gets. Okay, that should be all 4 that I used. now, greetings, Valic. Let me be the first to congratulate you on locating and passing the entropy group entrance exam. What? While to an experienced hacker, it's a relatively trivial task, surprisingly few actually seem to manage it. Before we'll be able to allow you to officially join the group, we must further confirm your abilities. A tabloid news server has recently taken a negative stance towards entropy, and we'd like to temporarily disable their operation. As a second test of your skill, we ask that you bring down this server's message board. If you can, leave the non-entropy related articles and the rest of the server intact. We don't want to be needlessly destructive. This is not a request to simply wipe the server clean of articles. We want just that program brought down. Okay, so we're going to add that. And we're going to save session, because at this point we are actually going to end the episode. So far I'm actually really enjoying it. It's you know, the interface is fairly simple, which I kind of expected, but it's fun, and I'm liking the sort of in-depth story that I'm sensing is in here. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to continuing this Let's Play. We will see you next time. As always, you can find links to my social media down in the description below. Please do like, subscribe, and most of all, share. That is really what helps me grow and continue to do this. I'm really enjoying doing these Let's Plays, and I want to keep being able to do them. So definitely share it around. Help us grow our community here. That's the biggest thing that you guys can do to help me out. And I hope that you're enjoying this. Please feel free to leave any comments in the comment section down below. Any games you'd like to maybe see coming up, or any comments on the game that you're seeing here, and whether you're liking what you're seeing. I'll see you next time, and as always, I'm Vacosties, and game on.